It's not the same. It is not the same. I mean,
So here's the bomb, right?
my grandkids, the kids come over normal day, on a Sunday, but since this been going on, it's like one will come hours later, just so that they
Now,
won't be around the other one, and that's not
I
fair.
think the one who didn't go to the shoot is the one who wants the money, though,
Did
anyway,
small
right?
donations, even if it was just in the
Because
backyard
she
garden.
signed her name anyway. But legally,
If they were
right,
separated, they have
if she
family
did that,
involved
she's
too.
still entitled to the money, right? That's fraud. That's fraud. Forgery, right?
Judge Rhonda Scrivener is next.
Ain't it? Right.
Submit
Right.
your case at relativejustice.tv. Promotional consideration provided by
Attention parents of premature babies. If your child was born premature and later diagnosed with necrotizing enterocolitis or NEC, you may be entitled to significant
Mm. Now that's the problem too. Again, with some of the things I'm going through, right? And I don't even know who's messing with me, but they're messing with me, right? I don't know if it's a family member, because like I said, right? I don't know who I can trust, like I said, right? But I can't say who it is, like I said, right? Because of the amnesia part, right? And I can only go over so many different scenarios as to why I'm where for, unless someone just don't want me to have a girlfriend, like my mom or something, which is crazy. And why can't I have a girlfriend? You're not my mother, not my girlfriend, right? You can't determine who I marry. I do, even if it's a mistake, right? I don't try to determine who you marry, right? Like, none of my business either, right? That's why you're with the man you're with now, right? I guess, right? But you don't want to be with him anymore, and that's up to y'all too. I never forced anyone to marry you or stay married, right? Y'all doing that to each other. Well, you're not reading the whole thing. Now, if I divorce you, what does that mean you're supposed to do? Forgive me for divorcing you, because obviously we're not doing something right to each other, right? Like, you leaving me stranded in Tennessee is enough for me to be afraid of you and divorce you, right? Just once. Oh, no. And I ain't gonna want to be your husband no more, right? If you think you can do that to me, you're messed up in the head. I'm gonna leave you and go back to base. Even if you do it once. And I ain't gonna hurt you or your daughter in revenge, right? Just gonna be back to base. That's it. That's it. And leave you and leave you. If you do that once, I'm gone, right? That's something you can't play with. But yeah, I was trying to meet Gina on the tour, right? If she had a similar type tour, but she didn't, and I still somehow got back to the ship. But hey, mhm, that's the luck of the draw, ain't it? What's the real miracle then, right? That she got back to the ship, right? Right. Didn't even know where the hell I was at. I don't know. Trying to meet up with her, she went on a different tour, but in a different city, maybe. Even right. Yeah, I was being a little naive, right? I know that she would have a similar type tour to us, our ship, right? But I didn't think it was impossible, right? And that's why I did that, right? Uh, and I have been having a stalker since at least either the wreck or the fall or both, right? I told you that, no.
to do, but I am very hopeful that your family will mend. Thank you, Ms. Johnson. You may be excused. Thank you. So it's very clear to me that as you two.
Now I see what the judge of the law says, right?
And you guys said that. Now that you're both growing up and you each have a child of your own, that you were still so close and yet in many ways different. Sometimes business and family just don't mix. Sometimes it is a recipe for disaster. You are both beautiful young women. I'm sure you could each model on your own. So going forward though, I understand that the fact that you are identical twins gives you an edge on other people. But you need to both decide whether or not you share the same dreams anymore. And only if you share the same dreams and want the same things should you go forward with this whole celebrity status twin business that you have going on. Jakeemia, you cannot forge your sister's signature. And you are at a point in life where you're no longer in school, fooling your teachers, pulling jokes on your friends. This is real life now, and you're both grown women. So you cannot sign your sister's signature to binding contracts and then show up pretending to be her. We have a word for that legally, and it's called stolen identity. The ruling of this court is you were 50-50 on the contract. The contract agreed that 50% of the money would go to Lakevia and 50% would go to Jakevia. It is not her fault that you forged her name, that you pretended to be her and basically stole her identity. The legal document that I have in front of me provides that you were going to equally share the money. And that's the right thing to do here. You guys have always shared, and under this contract you are going to share, which means that the $8,000 contract should have been divided equally between the two of you. It is the judgment of this court that plaintiff is to be awarded $4,000.
Yep. And see, she still don't want to pay her. Right. But see, and she's wanting the whole 8,000, right? That is fraud. That's on her sister's identity. She's not her sister, right? Neither is Tia Tamara or Tamara Tia, right?